Tonight, Mano is going to take 5 oaths. And after each oath that he takes, he's going to ask you to join in with community participation. Do we have their community support? Yes! And let's take this oath up. Will you promise that you and your office will be fierce advocates who provide representation with courage, excellence, compassion, and love for your clients and their families?
Yes, I promise we will be fierce advocates for our clients and their families. Will you join me? Yes! It's a privilege for me to be running and to be elected the public defender. When you think about California, it is the incarceration capital of the planet. And there's elected district attorneys and sheriffs up and down advocating for legislature and policies. But although we have public defenders throughout the state, we only have one elected public defender. So for that reason, I take this responsibility very, very seriously to keep pushing. We've made a lot of traction since I was sworn in last time with the amazing team that we have here. And I'm really grateful we're going to be able to continue that. We have tripled the capacity of our Clean Slate program by reaching out to foundations. What that does is it enables people to get their records cleaned up and get educational and employment opportunities for themselves. We, as we said, sued ICE, freeing hundreds of people from ICE detention and ensuring protection for those who remain detained. We've began a cycle program to have boots on the ground, culturally competent social workers to get into the jails as soon as people arrested, start connecting people with employment opportunities, with educational opportunities, with mentors like some of the people I just met in this room. Because we know that public defenders, if we bring stability to people, can do a lot for public safety.
I can say that Black lives matter to Mano, and Black people matter to Mano. Since Mano has been the public defender, he has appointed a chief of staff who is a Black person. In addition to that, in our misdemeanor unit, in our magic unit, in our investigation unit, in our integrity unit, in our every other unit that I can think of almost, there's a Black person in a key place. And again, key faces in key places. And that makes a difference.
So we've heard what a brilliant child Mano is. But what he also is a visionary. He is somebody who gets you to believe. He gets you to believe in the vision. He gets you to believe in the climate. He gets you to believe in yourself. And that's what makes him a phenomenal leader and is going to be so amazing in his position and take this office to the next level.
There will be battles that I will have to fight. Victory or defeat, it's up to me to decide. But how can I expect to win if I never try?
In this time of social turmoil, where folks have turned to the misguided notion that old tactics to ensure public safety are actual solutions to crime and violence, he has stood strong to say there is a better way. He has been unwavering in his commitment to be a true advocate for public safety, looking at strategies that rebuild people and support personal success through relationships and trust. His re-election could not have come at a more important time for us here in San Francisco.
Mano has always been involved in our allied struggles for our people because he believes and understands that the issues that we are always, all of us here, addressing at 850 Bryant or in any of the other courts are deep-seated roots that lack housing, education, and employment-related matters. And my beloved city of San Francisco is beyond blessed to have someone like Mano leading and advocating.
If one person is falsely accused and convicted that is a stain on the entire system. And having someone who understands that while they do this work every single day is important. Having someone with the integrity to understand that you don't throw people away because of mistakes that they might have been accused of is very vital.
I stand here today urging this office to also fight for more resources to do a job that they desperately need to do. What do I mean by that? I find it incredibly disconcerting that in America, and in California specifically, that you're innocent until proven guilty, right? Isn't that what it says?
That's right.
So why is it then is the resources not commensurate to the offices that prosecute and defend? Right? If I'm innocent until proven guilty, then it should be paramount that public defenders have, if not an equal amount of resources, enough to give the people that they represent a fighting chance in hell.
The work we do is too vital, too impactful, too far-reaching to not try to do it more efficiently, to not try to do it bigger, and to not try to do it more boldly. Everyone who does this work or has been systematic has experienced a piece of unfairness, cruelty, or tragedy. And that leads to trauma, and a lot of that trauma is intergenerational. And that causes a lot of us to be really angry, a lot, right? But we need that righteous anger to fuel our efforts. So even though we have a lot of righteous anger as some of the hateful forces that impact all those we represent, we actually identify love as one of our core values, along with excellence, courage, and compassion. When this group here stands for justice, I know the massive potential we have to make this society a more equitable one and a more just one. When our communities don't just survive, but can truly thrive. Thank you.